Guten Morgen, Guten Tag, Guten Abend, whenever you're viewing this. This is Herr McCluskey, and I just want to do a quick overview of three very important words that we're going to keep seeing for as long as you learn German, and those are der, die, and das. So, German has three forms of the, and those forms of the are the words der, die, and das. So each of these forms of the are meant to symbolize a gender. Now that's just a grammatical gender, not like, oh, this object is a boy, this object is a girl. It's not like that. It's just a word that we use to signify which form of the we're going to use. So we have der is what we call masculine or masculine. Then we have die, which is for feminine nouns and for plural nouns. So we'll get more into that later, but plurals would be any noun where there's multiple of them. And then das is neuter or Neutrum in German. So every noun in German has its own form of the, and that's going to be either der, die, or das. Now, unfortunately, in German, there's not an absolute system to tell which form of the goes with each German noun. You kind of just have to memorize them when you are learning your vocabulary. So, as you, for example, we're doing the Schulsachen, the school supplies, for this unit, when you're learning those nouns, so your people, places, your things, so backpack, dog, pencil, learn with those words der, die, or das, so that they stick and you won't forget them. Something that is absolute in German, however, is that plurals, so when you have multiple of an object, so pencils, dogs, computers, the form of the for plurals is always die. So if we think about a word like der Hund, it's der Hund, so it would be a masculine noun. But if we're talking about plural, so die Hunde, even though it was der before, in the plural, it's going to be die, no matter what. So that's something that makes it a little bit easier. Now, there is, like I said before, there is no absolute system to say whether a word is der, die, or das, but there are some noun endings that are generally associated with a form of the. So, on this slide, you'll see a list of some common endings for der, die, and das. Now, we might not run into all of these this unit, but it's a good list to have, and you don't need to copy all this down or type all this down somewhere. This list is also going to be put in your notes. Now, some resources to help you. Obviously, your notes, when I give you new vocabulary, I will tell you whether a noun has der, die, or das, and then you can take that and when you're studying them, remember not just the noun, but also remember the form of the, so your der, die, or das. However, I do want to take a moment to show you leo.org. So that's a very useful online German-English dictionary. And I'm going to exit out of this PowerPoint here for a second. And I want to flip over there to show you that. Okay, so let's say there's a word that I don't know what the form of the is. Okay, and I can type this in either English or German here into the search bar here. So let's say I'm looking for the word Buch. Okay, now it'll tell me what the English is. It'll tell me what the English is, as well as how to pronounce it. If you press this play button, it'll tell you how to pronounce it. But also, more important for us now, it tells us the form of der, die, or das. So here, Buch is das. And then it also gives you the plural form. So the book, the books. So we see that even though it's das here, in the plural, PL, that's what that stands for, die is the plural form of the, no matter what it is in the singular. So, this resource is very helpful to you. And if you have any questions, let me know. I am here to help you out with this. Okay? Danke, auf Wiedersehen.